Alright, how's it going? So a little while back I took a look at Laurel One's Assault on Theed mod, the insane mod that basically recreates Assault on Theed from the new Battlefront 2 and the old Battlefront 2. So recently it got a new update. It's now version 0.56. The last version was a 0.5, so we have some slight improvements here. And the cool thing is that these slight tweaks and improvements actually add up to quite a difference, a significant difference in the gameplay, which is quite nice. So what's new in this version? We have HD skins by NeedoMods. They look great. They are much more representative of the beta rather than the alpha. They basically have like the red accents on the clones now. There's improvements to the water, how it looks. There's missing sounds have been added. Most of the floating weapon icons have been fixed. I know that's a big grip a lot of people have. What else? We got gameplay tweaks. So one of the biggest complaints was how long it took to kill people. People just tanked damage. It's much more like the original Battlefront 2 now. The damage model that is. People die fairly quickly now, which is nice. It's sort of a nice balance now. Units' health has also been changed. There's been vehicles that have been added. The sniper class is so much better now. Wookiee and Jet Droid have been added, so that's pretty cool. I've messed around with them. They're pretty fun to play as. Some graphical improvements here and there, and apparently there's even an Item Versio Easter egg. I've yet to find it, but I'm hoping I can find it. So there's still a lot more to come in the future, but these small updates here have, they've changed enough to make me want to make another video on it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so already you can see the difference in the clone model. Basically this video, I'm just going to run around and try and show off the differences to the best of my ability. So first off, take a quick look through the Republic roster, since that's the biggest change in my opinion. These models look absolutely fantastic. The officer's face is a little crunched up, but the actual clone models besides that are great. The Wookiee warrior looks fantastic too. I love those fucking shoulder guards. So we're gonna spawn in as a heavy because he is definitely the best looking class in my opinion. Get a little bit of a free cam view here. Looks absolutely great. I love the cama, the little waist cape, I guess. I still love how the gunships just take off. So cool. And here we got a Wookiee warrior. Take a quick look at him. Freaking great looking, man. That's so cool. It's so, for this game, it's such an HD model here. I'm just gonna bring the HUD back up real quick. So basically, the gameplay more or less is the same. Same deal. You gotta stop the MTT if you're playing as a Republic, or defend it if you're the CIS. You can see all the droids running up here now. Try and get into the action really quick here. Awesome all-terrain AATs. Just climbing fucking fences. Gotta love the AI. For how old this game is, the AI really isn't that bad. So as you can already see, you can actually kill shit quite easily now. It's nice. Much, much better. Certain classes are still a little tanky, but it's definitely not, they're not too tanky anymore. If anything, everything might do a little bit too much damage now, just by like a hair, but the way it is now is much better than it was before. Definitely for sure. Dude going ham with the chain gun. One other change that I didn't mention in the intro is it now takes significantly less time for the MTT to actually reach the palace. I think the time was like cut in half or something like that. I think it's like 7-ish minutes for the MTT to reach the palace. So that is a huge change as well. Definitely makes you you really got to go after it if you actually want to win as a Republic. And there's the obligatory team kill. So I'm now playing as the sniper/specialist class. This class got a pretty big buff. It's now actually quite useful. You basically one-shot shit for days, which is kind of nice. And it's not letting me switch to the E11 for whatever reason. That's unfortunate. So basically, the biggest difference I noticed is just the sniper rifle is better. You can actually, I'm running in the exact opposite direction. You can actually do some pretty good damage with this dude as well. Let's try and get rid of these assholes. Don't wrist rocket me. Oh yeah, this guy right here that I just killed, he is also another new addition. That is the rocket droid. He's pretty fun. Flying around as a droid is always interesting. Get the, nope, never mind. Tried to get the E11 out again. Died too soon though. The jump trooper looks really nice too. It's pretty cool. So I am gonna play as the Wookiee warrior really quickly, and then show off some other cool things. So there's a couple things that I didn't actually show off in the first video either. Namely the sky to ground gameplay, and a cool feature that isn't even in EA's new game, or at least on this map. I can't really say for sure if it's not going to be in the new game, because you never know, it might get added, but we will take a look at that soon. And I can actually play as the hero for the Republic now. I can actually play as Rey, so I'm definitely going to spawn in as Rey. Of course I spawn in right beside a droid. I'm trying not to kill clones. There we go. Let's try and get into Kamikaze Vulture Droid. Cool. Try and get it into that's cool. It's actually sticking up out of the water. Let's actually try and get into a nice spot to get like a free cam view. Her feet are in the ground, but that's okay. Not the biggest deal. Some issues still have to be worked out. You know, not the craziest model, but for Battlefront 2 2005, it's definitely a really good model in my opinion. Definitely a pretty good looking one. Alright, let's get out of the free cam. That Naboo starfighter's going freaking nuts. Get the HUD back up. See what we can do as Rey. So she does actually have cool abilities. She has that freeze ability. That fence might actually be in the way. Let's try and get out into the open really quick. Try and freeze this asshole. That is quite unfortunate. I did not pay attention to the to my health at all. God damn it. Anyways, her abilities are pretty cool. Her force push is nasty. It does a fair amount of damage, and it pushes them across the map. It's so much fun to use. Alright, get a bit of a assault gameplay here, I guess. Pretty balanced class now. Doesn't do quite as much damage as the heavy, but overall it does a fair amount. And you're somewhat tanky as well. So, basically the last thing I want to show off here, for the most part, how close is the MTT getting actually? I want to make sure I have time. Yeah, it's getting fairly close. We got time though. What's its health at? Oh, it's still not even down to half. So we're probably going to end up losing this. It's not the biggest deal though. Not like I'm actually trying to win in the first place. More or less just trying to show off the map. Got a gunship here. I'm trying to find a starfighter. One spawns here, but someone's already taken it apparently. Really hoping that I can find one soon-ish. That would be nice. Alright, I'll respawn here. Let's spawn. Who haven't I played as yet? Let's go with the jump trooper. Why not? So the clones, I mean not the clones, the droids are really pushing now, which is cool. They definitely get much more aggressive as the match progresses, which is nice to see. Play as Rey again. I'm gonna play as Rey again because definitely didn't get. Come on, let me spawn over on 2. Okay, whatever. We'll spawn in the palace. The palace still does not have an interior yet, but it is supposedly coming, which is cool. Quickly before I get never mind. I got fucked. I was gonna try and show off the force push, but that obviously did not happen. That's unfortunate. I really hope that starfighter is still here. Please. Someone took it. Son of a bitch. That sucks, dude. Really hoping to grab one. I'm still gonna, even if I don't get one this match, I'm gonna be restarting another match just to show it off, because it's really cool. I love how you can actually be so accurate without even a reticle. I can't wait for the palace to actually get an interior. It's gonna be wicked. There's a kind of, sort of an interior at the moment. Like, you can sort of just like glitch through here. There's a bit in here. But apparently Laurel 1 is waiting on a another mod author to release their Naboo Palace mod, I believe, something like that. I believe Soraya is making a mod that's going to have a really wicked palace interior, and I believe he's going to try and add that to this mod, which is cool. Pretty sure the MTT has actually made it close enough that we lost. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we actually just lost. Yep, we didn't stop the MTT in time. That's alright. So I am going to reload another game and show off the one last feature that I wanted to show off, including a starfighter. Okay, gonna spawn in here really quick. It doesn't really matter which class I choose. Gotta find me a starfighter really quick. I don't know if they actually spawn back here this early in the game. I see a V-wing actually. Perfect. If I can actually find a way to get back there. Actually, I'm gonna take the Naboo fighter. I like them a little bit better.
That's another command post under Republic control.
Thank you.
Command post under Republic control.
So we do. Oh god, that would have sucked. So there is sky to ground gameplay, which is really wicked. We got vulture droids out in the sky already. I don't know what I just hit. Probably an invisible wall. Okay, that didn't happen before. Try and take down some vulture droids. This thing does some pretty good damage. So in a starfighter, I do want to kill this guy really quick. Actually, never mind. My aim's too bad. These are really satisfying to use though. Got an overview of the map. So the loading in of like the far side of the map, a little bit sketchy. I just got hit by another Naboo starfighter. What the hell? One cool thing is actually this is like pockets of vulture droids flying around. That's pretty neat. But anyways, we do have an overview of the map. So this is basically where all the fighting takes place. And then you do have these really cool sections off to the side, which is nice. There's actually some nice detail far away from where most people would even see. So that's really cool. Fly around a little bit more here. I'm half trying to pay attention for that Iden Versio Easter egg that apparently is in the mod now. Hopefully I can actually find it eventually. If not, not the biggest deal. I'm sure someone will find it. So I'm gonna go down here really quick. There's vulture droid before he kills me. Thank you. Got some cool landing pads down here. Lovely little waterfall. Quite nice. But yeah, so stuff is sort of like glitching in and out of view, but you know, old game, gigantic map, shit's gonna happen. So now the last really cool feature that I wanted to show off is, you know, we got space actually. You can take off to space. This is something that's not even in a lot of, you know, normal Battlefront 2 mods. Yet, he's added it to this mod, which is just so cool. Please don't kill me. So there's already vulture droids and some tri-fighters up here, which is cool. There we go, we got a nice view of Naboo. We got some nice space gameplay as well. I like how the AI actually does come up here. There's actually a decent fight going on up here. So beautiful, man. For such an old game, it looks pretty damn good. I know a lot of people harp on, you know, they call this game really shitty looking, but it's really not that bad. I honestly don't get why people think it looks so shitty. Kinda wanna see if I can get some kills here. Can I see the Easter egg from up here? Maybe? Am I blind? I'm not sure. It's kinda bugging me that I can't find it. Anyways, I am gonna spawn in as Rey since I have the opportunity. Hopefully actually get a force push off for once. Perfect subjects. Oh my god. Some of these units do a shit ton of damage. It's kind of crazy. Force pushed you. No, I'm out of stamina. I'm not having very much luck with that. That's kind of unfortunate. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the respawn button really quick. Hopefully it'll fix this. Nope. actually have to respawn. I know I said that was going to be the last thing I wanted to show off, but I keep thinking of more things to show off. So I do want to spawn in as a rocket droid really quick. Of course, we still got the clone prisoners. They've been reskinned as well to match the other troops. MTT's already made it hella far up. So this is the other unit that's been added, the rocket droid. He's got his little jetpack. Doesn't work quite in the same way as the jump trooper does for the Republic side in this mod. He works more like a standard jet trooper in the old Battlefront 2, and this guy works much more like in EA's Battlefront 2, with basically like dashes of the jetpack. You got 2 quick dashes forward. That is if you let it actually load up before you take off. It's kind of cool seeing these wrecked AATs here as well. But anyways, I think that's actually finally going to do it. You can see the gunship flying around there. Yeah, I think that is finally going to do it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.